E bom dia, boa tarde, boa noite. Estou aqui trazendo mais um jogo diferente. Bastion. Bem, eu conheço pouco desse jogo. Opa. Vou botar aqui. Isso. Beleza. Não conheço muita coisa desse jogo não. Eu queria trazer ele. Vamos ver aqui qual é desse jogo. Vamos lá.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Interessante. Ó, que legal, vai construindo as coisas.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
Beleza, tô entendendo aqui.
Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion.
Olha só.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity.
Pera aí. Que legal, o cenário vai se construindo.
That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
Interessante, interessante.
An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
Interessante.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
É legal que tem uma narração nesse jogo, né, cara? Achei isso maneiro.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her. A school of squirts tunnels up around him.
Uma presilha.
Must have fled here from the mines. And then he falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
Mano, o narrador desse jogo é foda, né? É como se tivesse alguém contando a minha história, né? O que eu tô fazendo.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did. Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Tá estranha a história, né, cara?
The security takes him for a petty thief. Clang. Shield saves his hide.
Cara, muito sinistro, cara.
Windbags start turning up for last call.
Caraca.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Opa, consegui. Caraca, é muito inimigo.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window.
Interessante, por enquanto tô meio
He gets a
confuso.
good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Tem dois caminhos. Vou pra cá.
The kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest men in the land.
Será que tem como... Tava com outra arma, será que tem como pegar de volta? Vou ter que usar esse arco aqui agora.
Right back at ya. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Muito doido esse jogo, é.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome.
RT.
He's a mighty fast learner.
Ele aprende rápido. Maneiro esse jogo, hein? Pô, o outro era melhor, que atirar uma rápido.
Kid better watch his step. He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
Vou destruir aqui as coisinhas. Vamos lá seguir o roteiro do jogo, né?
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Mais 10% de saúde. Cores lhe darão bônus passivo. Eu posso upando de nível aqui e vai ganhando uma coisa nova. Interessante. Beleza, vamos usar isso aí então.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Aqui eu escolho meu arsenal. Cara, eu gosto mais desse aqui, hein? Deixa eu falar. Aqui eu não tenho como mudar. E a ventania. Beleza. É o que tem pra agora. Esse bicho aí é melhor bater mesmo.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Vamos lá. Beleza. Esse aqui eu uso a bebida pra... Interessante. Vamos por aqui, vamos ver se tem alguma coisa aqui.
That one was Maud, the tutor. Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though.
Opa, não cai não, filho. Ó só. Beleza, vamos lá.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Pariu, hein? Atiro de longe logo, não tem problema. Beleza, me curei. Show. Agora eu tô ladão.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. The smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
Caralho. Tá que pariu. Tá feio.
Kid puts him out of his misery. Robs a scumbag of his last meal.
Vamos lá. Agora sim. Beleza, passei. Não tinha nada. Tudo bem. Simbora,
He
filho.
finds the core to the wharf district. He steals the city's heart. Might as well. Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall.
Não, tem que ir rápido aqui. Acabou de falar que vamos da luz.
See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running,
Ai, que
somersaulting like crazy. At last, the skyway's in sight.
Ele falando que tudo
Whisks him where he needs to go.
Caraca.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell.
Ele que tá narrando a história.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Entendi.
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch.
Ok.
I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up. Kid ain't finished here yet.
Tá, ele tá pedindo lá, não tem jeito não.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
Bacana, hein, cara.
Kid ponders what to build.
Destilaria. Cara, acho que vou criar um arsenal, cara, primeiro. Ó.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails.
Interessante, hein? Eu vou poder criar mais coisa, mas... Interessante, hein?
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Vamos lá.
The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Vamos pra cá? Tem um núcleo aqui, né? Tá escrito ali.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
Okay.
Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before. Hopes he'll never see one again. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
Interessante, cara. Olha o golpe. Fiz o aspirante virar do meu lado.
Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
Eita, rapaz, agora o negócio tá top.
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
Caraca, essa espada é foda, maluco.
Up north is where the
Porra.
gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock.
Ó, já deu um spoiler do jogo, né? Nossa, hein? Porra, a espada é foda, tá? Capa. Esfarrapada.
Know why gas fellas all dress alike? Kids wondering the same thing.
Tem tudo a ver com esses bichos, né? Ninguém sabe por que eles estão aqui. Peraí, antes de subir, eu acho que é avança. Vamos ver se tem algum extra aqui, né? Porra. Dali.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge.
Eita. Beleza. Oh, essa espada é muito top.
Inside the forge, Kid can fine-tune those instruments of his.
Eu posso melhorar o martelinho, hein? Pô, eu não quero melhorar nenhum dos dois aqui. Perfuração. Se for escolher,
With a good length of meat-gut, that bow's like new again.
Interessante, hein? Beleza, vamos lá.
Core ain't here neither, so he's gotta guess again. Keeps telling himself he better watch his step. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
bem pouquinho só. Ó, posso dar essa garrafa aqui agora. Vamos lá.
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town.
Ué? Acabou? Liberei.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Ok.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
A capa. Vamos ver.
The windbags used to be alright. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Ain't always much to say.
Vamos ver.
Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Maneiro dele. Forja. Oh. Isso aqui que era mesmo? Licor. Cara, acho que vou botar forja. Pode ser interessante.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
O próximo eu boto um barzinho lá. Vamos lá.
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Vamos ver qual é desse campo de provas.
The breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets and the fewest shots. He's focused. He's armed. And he's off. A perfect shot just happens in a flash.
Droga. Entendi. Porra, que bodega, hein? Já caguei tudo aqui no negócio.
Kid ain't done bad at all.
Interessante. 10 tiros ou menos. Pô, eu queria repetir, não sei como posso não.
Kid ain't had enough of the breakers' barracks.
Deixa eu ver se consigo. É possível. Vamos lá. Vou fazer 3 fileiras aqui, ó. Ó. Não! Qual foi, jogo?
Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too.
Eu não entendi porque ele virou ali. O jogo. Aí não, mano. Porcaria. Não vou conseguir não. Agora eu não consigo mesmo não. Porra, não acerto nem o que tá na frente, mano. Aí complica. Poxa, o jogo vacilou comigo. Tá, vamos lá. Tentei, não consegui. Mas agora a gente
He returns
aceita.
with some of the materials we need.
Vamos pegar mais um núcleo. Entendi. Todos que estão com estrela vermelha são os lugares que eu fui.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Ficar em cima dos bichos. Eita.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stabweeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart.
Mano, não tem nada intenso com essa espada aqui, não. Nossa, essa espada aqui é sinistra demais.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages. No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Caraca.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard he popped that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
Deixa ele boa atacando.
Squirts get real territorial around the core.
Deixa ele aí.
Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
Beleza. Vai, filho.
It's a troublesome scene to be sure.
Caraca. Nossa, filho.
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Para não, ai caralho. Acabou não? Não, acabou, né? Ué. Ih. Pra onde?
I still remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Daqui a pouco eu acabo esse jogo. Vamos... Agora sim.
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Caraca, tá cheio de item diferente. Defesa mais rápida. Acho que vou dar o soco potente, né?
Hearty punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
Aí, esse que eu quero, ó. Esse aqui que é o bom. Eu acho que eu prefiro ter mais...
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Nossa, velho. O bagulho é achar esses materiais aí.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while.
Que jogo envolvente, rapaz. Ai, ai. Vamos... Eita. Pô, esse aqui vai ser legal, hein?
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful.
Vou pegar o falcão de guerra.
Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife.
Caraca!
Other folks came to train their throwing arms.
Meu Deus, onde eu vou, cara?
slippery little devils.
Ah, dá pra atacar isso aqui, porra.
Still others use the place to test their finest blades. Place gets awful slick sometimes.
Foda esse cara. Vai. Vamos lá. Mano, esse finalzinho tá foda. Ah! Meu Deus, vai. Porra.
Kid cuts all of them down soon enough.
Foi uma bosta, né? Ah, velho. 1,5. Fudendo.
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
É, vamos lá. Ah, dá pra alterar o zoom, cara. Eu não sabia não. Vamos ver aqui o que dá pra fazer. Ataque, aliás, o inimigo, ataque que causa dano ao longo do tempo.
The little Zolwood oil on that blade shines like a light.
Tô curtindo, curtindo. Vamos nesse aqui.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. Floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky.
Tá caindo aqui.
Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for him, though. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up.
Pode morrer. Vai, filho.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Sky bridges link the path together. One of them bridges whips the kid along. Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
Ai, meu Deus. Vai.
The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows.
Pra onde eu pisar, eu...
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. Who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
Mas eu vou ter que curar.
Know they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them. He's wise to toss those things plenty far away.
Bolado.
Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up.
É, não foi dessa vez.
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity? So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
Bom. Cara, esse jogo é muito maneiro, velho. Muito maneiro. Mas eu vou deixar por aqui. Depois eu jogo mais, talvez, né? Quem sabe. E é isso aí. Espero que tenha gostado. E vou indo aqui. Fui!